films live or die on their casting. You know, if we got Frodo wrong, if we cast the wrong actor as Frodo, imagine the disaster or the mess these films would be. And I mean, any of the actors could, in a way, kill a movie if they're the wrong actor. And the same was true of Gollum. We were basically meeting actors who could do good voice work, because at that point we thought we were just looking for a voice actor.
The original kind of way into the job was me getting a phone call from my agent saying, Andy, look, I don't know if you're interested, but they're doing this film Lord of the Rings down in New Zealand, and they want to see you for this CG character, to do a voice for a CG character, and it's probably about 3 weeks' work. And I was thinking to myself, well, you know, that sounds dull as hell, you know, I'm not interested in doing that. I'm an actor, I want to play, there must be a dozen good roles in that movie, you know. And then I started looking at the book and I started going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, this is just amazing. This character is the best written part in it.
He came in and he did a really memorable audition. He was just able to generate this weird voice.
My cats at home had a big impact on how Gollum's voice came about, because they get fur balls in their throats after they lick. So that that became that then became Gollum.
He was almost cast from the second that we met him. And what was interesting is that in order to create the voice, he was having to distort himself and put all this expression in his face, and that's where he was finding the voice. He was actually doing the character.
Take it off us! It hurts us!
Don't listen to him, Fred. He's trying to trick us.
I swear I have to do what he wants. Please. Please, it hurts.
There's no promise you can make that I can trust.
Smeagol, we swear.
And it was really in that audition that I came to realise something that it never really occurred to me, and that the voice and the facial expressions and the energy are related. I mean, you can't separate the two.
Peter became convinced that he would use him not just to do the voice, but really to become the personality, the motivating, kind of unifying performance behind Gollum would come from Andy.
Andy Serkis.
Hiya.
He's playing a strange guy in tights.
That suit took a beating too, because I remember they made it and it was all kind of clean and pristine. And Andy, his approach was so intense, and he gave absolutely everything every day, and physically bashed himself about. So the suit was just screwed. He'd also, with the voice, he would give everything, and as a result, he'd be spitting and drooling.
No crunchable birds.
Where Sam's cooking the rabbits, and Gollum's going like that, and then he goes and he spits. That's my gob of spit. It's mine, my own, my precious gob of spit, which comes out of my mouth, and it's like, yes, I am on screen. That's my saliva.
I mean, he tore up his throat with that voice.
Howitzers! Mustn't stop here! Come on!
Hence the Gollum juice.
We invented this juice called Gollum juice, which was basically honey and lemon and ginger.
And most of the time I think it was warm, and he would sort of sip on that so that the Gollum voice wouldn't become ruined.
Hey!
It's a strong brew, so you can put more hot water in it. So careful, it's really hot.
You see, I can't speak like Gollum until I've drunk this special Gollum juice. And then afterwards...
Careful, it's hot.
I just talk like this. Which is great, thank you very much.
See you, Smeagol.
You know, and I used to drink it by the bucket load, you know. I used to have bottles of it, and just in between every take, and my guts used to really ache from it.
He went to all of these extremes to make sure that this character came to life in the way that he saw it in his mind. And that's an incredible